Hey guys, what's up? It's Pat here from Mountain Sledder. Today we are out on a couple of these Polaris 2021 Khaos sleds. So we're trying out a couple different configurations. This one over here behind me is the new 163-inch length track with a 3-inch lug. And I'm sitting on a 155-inch track, also with a 3-inch lug in the chain case. So this is the sort of the configuration that's available currently in 2020. Lots of guys are out riding these. What we want to do is show you this new one. This is a new track length. This one comes also with the Quick Drive 2 system. So we want to show you guys what this can do. We want to compare them and see, help people make a decision if they're thinking about a Khaos model. Are we looking at a 155 perhaps a 163? And stay tuned for other videos, and we're going to get into something new from Polaris as well in a different track length that's really exciting. So come along for the ride. Thanks for watching. Here we go. Yeehaw. All right, we're off and running here. So Pat and Sean riding along here. We're both on the 2021 RMK Khaos. And we're looking for some trees to ride here. And it looks like we found some little creek draw here. Sean's just up ahead. Sean is riding the 155-inch track by 3-inch lug with the chain case. So that configuration was available for 2020 and will be again for 2021. But there's a few other options this year, including this one right here. So this is the 163-inch track, Series 7 track with the 3-inch lug. Polaris also has a new Series 8 track for 2021. And that's a 2.75-inch lug in a 165 length. And we have another video with that. So, but for now, just trying to do a little comparison here of the 163 versus the 155. That has been really popular already with people at Khaos. So I don't imagine there's that many people watching this that aren't already familiar with it, but the Khaos model is designed to be a little more playful and nimble than the Pro RMK. So it can wheelie a little bit easier. Just has more of a energetic sort of feel to it that a lot of people have been really enjoying, including myself. Oh, there's Sean right there. So I will tell you one thing about these Khaos sleds is that they're still incredibly capable, and they still side hill really well. I would say, like, they hold a side hill very nicely. You know, they say that they're not the precision surgical instrument that the Pro RMK is, but are awesome all rounder. Like, you know, you can easily go ride in tight trees and steep trees and stuff on a Khaos, no doubt. But when you get out into the kind of open stuff where you can really mash that throttle a bit more, you're really going to find it's really lively, energetic, and just a lot of fun. What I kind of want to show you guys today is, you know, if you're thinking, oh, I like this Khaos model, you know, how do you make the decision between a 163 by 3-inch Series 7 track, or the new 2 3/4 inch, which we'll talk about more in another video. But in this case, how do we compare the Series 7 track? So this one that's got the brand new Quick Drive 2 belt drive system, and again we got another video about that, kind of talking about what that's like and what it feels like, versus the 155 in this case with the chain case, the one that Sean's riding, although that will also be available with Quick Drive 2 belt drive system in snow check. So there's Sean riding the 155. You can see it wheelies nicely, very playful. And we got Jim from Polaris over there riding along with us today, helping us find some really nice snow out here. So this is awesome. I'm gonna turn around and keep going. I just love how you can get these things to tip over, get them onto the side really easily, especially with the belt drive. Like they just, oh boy, oh, this thing climbs awesome. Yeah, anyways, I was saying, I really like how quick you can just, the belt drive, there's just snapping onto its side. Even when you get kind of falling downhill, it's really just wrap that throttle, get the track spinning, and flip it back up onto the way that you need to be. Okay, so while I'm catching my breath here in the trees, I'll just tell you a little bit about some of the kind of things that are new for 2021 on this sled here. The Quick Drive 2 system, as I mentioned earlier. So it's a new belt drive system. It's got a 10% gear reduction, so the belt's a little bit longer, but the components are all quite a bit lighter, and totally redesigned belt. So it's made of different materials, and so that's available with a 3-inch track, or 2.75 as well, which we haven't tried yet, but we're excited to. And but we got another video about that. So right now, first impressions of the 163 Khaos by 3-inch that I've been riding here. Climb's awesome. I mean, that's to be expected, I guess. I did quite a nice long side hill where, you know, the front of the sled was up and it just kept chewing along nicely, very in control. Felt really comfortable, confident on that. And yeah, just the track wants to keep going, the sled keeps moving. So that's awesome. I got to find some wheelie poppers here and see how that ski lift is. So far, my initial impression is, I mean, it's pretty loose snow here, but I would say the poppiness or the wheelie effect of the Khaos is kind of dampened a little bit with the longer track, and I mean, that is to be expected. So that's kind of the question is, what type of terrain do you like to ride? What kind of conditions do you ride in? What's going to be a better, more fun tool for you? Something with a bit more flotation and a longer track, something that can get a bit more traction, pop up out of the snow a bit quicker maybe, or something that's just a little bit more fun to hoon around on and wheelie and quick turnouts and all that kind of stuff. So at the end of the day, it's a very individual choice as to how you ride and where you ride. But you know, we're kind of learning for ourselves what this new unit is like in here, and I'm enjoying the heck out of it so far. But let's get Sean on this thing and he can figure it out how he likes it. And I'm going to hop onto that 155 by 3-inch with the chain case and tootle around in here and enjoy this little beautiful little area with some fresh snow that we found. Oh, look, we got into a little bit of wind drifty stuff in here. I'm gonna avoid that snow. All right, so I'm on the 155/3 now. And going from one to the other, the quick drive 2 to this, I can immediately notice a big difference in terms of the responsiveness of the throttle, like how it gets to the track. A big difference, actually. I do like how you can lift those skis up, though. That's pretty rad. All right, chaos time. I'm in a little creek here, a little dip. Just gonna pop the skis right up and over. Yeah. Man, Sean runs with the hand warmers on all day. It's too much, Sean. Climbs really well, though. 55/3". Climbs well enough to get me into trouble, that's for sure. Lots of little creeks and stuff in here. Oh yeah, that's fun.
Hey guys, mountain sledder test dummy Sean here. We spent the last 2 hours riding the Khaos 155 and 163. The 163 has the new Q2 belt drive on it this year. 55 is chain case. So my first impressions are 63, definitely you can slow down in the trees, you can gain your momentum faster when you turn uphill, and I think that's part belt drive, part longer track, obviously.
I really enjoyed both sleds. I personally found that the 163 suited my riding style a little bit better. I like to do this type of riding exactly, just crawling your way, poking your way through some trees, going on a new path where you haven't been and trying to find little new zones and that sort of thing. So for me, I really enjoyed that extra bit of flotation that was there. And then the other factor that is a little bit separate, but we couldn't help but notice it on these two sleds. The 155/3" has the chain case. The 163/3" has the new quick drive 2. And it's quite remarkable the difference in engagement and acceleration, and just like the snappiness of the throttle response is really noticeable. So, I mean, now that you've got this new quick drive 2 available in a 3" track, I just can't think of any reason why you would order a sled with the chain case, to be honest. I mean, there's arguments there for it for some people, but the performance benefits are definitely there with the quick drive 2. So that sort of played into the decisions. I had a lot more fun on the 63. Don't get me wrong, the 155 is a lot of fun, and it does get the skis up in the air easier than the 163 does. But for the riding that we've done in this little area today, the 163 can still loft those skis and can still have a lot of fun, but I just felt a little bit more comfortable moving slowly through terrain and being confident knowing that I could just power up a slope.
For me personally, I'm a 155 guy. I just like the playfulness of it and the quick reaction time. A little easier to turn it where you want. But I think you need to decide what kind of rider you are. If you're spending all day in the trees, obviously you want a 163. If you want a little more fun, if you out in the wide open alpine bowls, I'd go for the 55, but it comes down to your choice, I think.
And I hope that helps you guys kind of have an idea of what's on the cusp for Polaris for next year with what's available in this 163 length. Like Sean said, we've had a great time out here today riding these 2021 Polaris Khaos sleds, comparing the 155 to the 163 that's new this year. So thanks for watching again. We'll have a lot more videos for you guys to come, so stay tuned. We'll see you next time.